Okay, so I just finished up qualifying, and I made it to the final round, and I barely missed the pole. I start second in this race. Jamie McMurray gets the pole, and you know, the only reason why I'm up on the front row is because me and Jamie McMurray worked together in the final round to try to see if we can at least both of us get on the front row. I mean, it was just going to be a random driver that I picked to help, but Jamie McMurray happened to be around me. So I just went with him, and we worked together, and we got a top 2 starting spot. So I start second this race, which is good. I'm on the front row, so I'm okay with that. And Jamie McMurray will start on the pole here at Talladega Superspeedway. And let me tell you something right now, guys. I'm sweating like crazy because it's like 100 degrees in this bedroom. I mean, I had a fan on earlier, and I would leave it on, but I don't want any of the fan background noise coming into the video itself, so I decided to turn it off. So don't be surprised if I pass out by the end of this video, because it's sweating. I'm already starting to sweat. I'm not even racing yet. So here we are at Talladega Superspeedway in Talladega, Alabama for the Geico 500, race 10. Hopefully I'll be right there in victory lane. I'm going for my 3rd win of the season. There's the flyover, the Blue Angels. Gonna try to do this nice backflip. There you see the cars lined up on pit road. And look at the Blue Angels just doing a nice barrel roll, backflip, roll, you know. Anyway, you know what I mean. So here we are. Jamie McMurray starts on the pole. I start second in this race. Truex Jr. starts 3rd, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. starts 4th. And there's the winner's trophy if you win here at Talladega Superspeedway, which I hope I do. I won the Daytona 500. Can I win the 2nd straight restricted plate win? So here we go. The pace car is off. Jamie McMurray and myself will lead the field down to the green flag for 19 laps here at Talladega Superspeedway. We're set to go here at the 2.6 mile restricted plate track. It's going to get wild, crazy, and intense. Here we go. The green flag is out, and we are underway here at Talladega Superspeedway. Look at those 2 Roush drivers, Greg Biffle and Trevor Bayne, trying to pull away from the field. They are working together. Whoa! David Gilliland looked like he was trying to get on the inside of me, and it was almost close there. Greg Biffle will lead the first lap with Trevor Bayne behind him. Those 2 are trying to pull away from the field. And I am, tell you what, I am really not getting any help right now. I'm losing spots. I'm trying to see if I can find some help. There you see Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt Jr. in front of me. So I'm trying to get some drafting help. It's very important to get some help here at Talladega Superspeedway. You want a partner, even though if you're in a tough situation, you're going to need a partner to help you out get up to the front. Look at this run I have up down to the inside lane. Going by Dale Earnhardt Jr., Truex Jr., Greg Biffle, and here I come. Look at the run off turn 4. I'm getting on these 3 drivers. Trevor Bayne, Jamie McMurray, and Jeff Gordon. Here I go on the outside lane of them. Trying to see if I can get up to the front. And now I'm getting stuck up on the outside lane. Jamie McMurray is checking up here. Really trying to find a good lane so I can see if I can get up to the front. I want to see if I can try to get to the bottom lane. If I do that, maybe stay down there, I could have to race the lead. Michael McDowell, here we go! Trouble in turn number 3, the big one at Talladega. I managed to save it. Michael Annette's around. Michael McDowell is around. Wow, looks like only a few cars are involved. It looked like it was more than me. I can't believe I got out of that. Austin Dillon involved. Greg Biffle. Tony Stewart got involved in it. Wow. All right. Already the big one at Talladega. I was kind of squeezed in the middle. I had nowhere to go. And it was just tight through there. So it looks like Jeff Gordon's going to be the race leader with Trevor Bayne on the outside lane. Looks like I'm going to restart 4th on the outside of Matt Kenseth. Okay, so here we go. Back to the green flag. Thankfully, I got out of that mess unscathed and stayed up in the front. So the pace car is off once again. Jeff Gordon will lead us back down to the green flag. It'll be 15 laps to go here at Talladega Superspeedway. And the green flag is back in the air. So I don't know what happened involving that wreck. It looked like McDowell came up in front of me, or I came down into him. Either way, end result, it was a big mess. Jeff Gordon, Matt Kenseth, Danica Patrick in the inside. We got Regan Smith down there. Joey Logano. As I'm trying to find a way to get to that bottom lane. The bottom lane is where you want to be here at these restricted plate races. And it's very important to be down there. I got Michael McDowell pushing the crap at me. I'm trying to lay off the gas so I don't hit the back of Trevor Bayne. And I'm still stuck on the outside lane. I'm probably going to fall back through the field if I don't find an opening to get down to the bottom. And Chase Elliott into the mix. Oh man, it is getting wild up here. You can see everyone all over the place. It looks like Jeff Gordon got left out to dry. And I'm stuck behind him. I'm falling back through the field because I'm stuck on this outside lane. I can't even get to the bottom right now. Once I find an opening to the bottom, I'll take it. This is the very opposite than what we saw in the Daytona 500. Remember, in the Daytona 500, I ran up in the front for most of the race. Doesn't seem like that's happening to me right now. And I am trying to find a way to get to the bottom lane. Look at that outside lane slowing down a bit. I believe that's Matt Kenseth leading that outside lane. Oh man, it is tight racing through here. Nope, still can't get down to the bottom. Whoa, oh, whoa, Denny Hamlin! Holy crap! Nice save by me and Hamlin, but Hamlin came up into me. I mean, I was in the middle lane, and he was in the bottom lane. He had plenty of room on the bottom, and still yet came up into me. And I wish Biffle went around me so I could have got to that bottom lane. Not quite there yet. Hold on, maybe I could get to the bottom? Yes, finally got to the bottom. About time. Now let's see if I can make my way up to the front now. Now that I'm in the bottom. I'm right behind Michael McDowell in front of Tony Stewart in the bottom lane. And we're going to have 12 laps to go this time by here at Talladega Superspeedway. How about let's get a NASCAR 15 Let's Play style, crank it up. Coming down to the tri-oval, 10 laps to go here at Talladega Superspeedway. Joey Logano, the race leader. And I just got back up into the top 10. Got really crazy coming off turn number 2 that previous lap. The field checked up and I checked up. And the outside lane went on by me. A few cars on the outside lane did. But look at that outside lane still slowing down. I don't know what that's all about. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is the race leader. I bet Junior Nation is on their feet here at Talladega Superspeedway. The crowd is going nuts. Here you see Carl Edwards down the inside lane. Look at Ryan Newman making it 3 wide through the middle. He wants to try to take the race lead, but he's going to get stuck in the sucker hole. Oh, it is getting tight through here. Oh, man. Look at that outside lane moving. I mean, it moves at times, but then it'll slow down for whatever reason. I'm about to fall outside the top 10 again. Yeah, like I said, this is not the same exact performance like I was in the Daytona 500. Remember, in the Daytona 500, I led most of the laps. Not been the case. I actually haven't led a lap yet. With 9 laps to go, I want to try to see if I can make some moves so I can go for the win. The past 2 races, which was Bristol and Richmond, has not been the performance I wanted. Trying to get redemption today here at Talladega Superspeedway. Look at that, they are 4 wide here. But anyway, trying to get redemption here at Talladega Superspeedway. I finished 36 at Bristol, 33rd at Richmond. Want to end this race in the bang, trying to get the win, get my 3rd win of the season. I mean, it's not like I have nothing to lose anyway, since I got 2 wins already. And I've made the chase, and, you know, I got the wins in the Daytona 500 and then at Auto Club Speedway. 8 laps to go, and I'm telling you what, this inside lane is not moving at all. That's surprising. I'm stuck back here. I fell outside the top 10, even the top 15. I got outside the top 20 a little bit at one point. Look at... Oh my gosh, they're still checking up. Jimmy Johnson to the race lead, by the way. I don't know where to go right now. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's getting wild up here. Oh, 4 wide for the race lead. Dale Earnhardt Jr. trying to take the race lead away. And he does, with 7 laps to go. Oh, it is getting tight through here. Whoa, Johnson. Hang on, buddy. Ryan Blaney to the race lead. I just got back inside the top 10. Oh, look how... Oh, boy. Jimmy Johnson was not letting up. Well, I don't think he could have let up because he has Carl Edwards behind him. But it is getting tight through here. Some good racing, I'm telling you. Oh, man. Well, here we go. I'm trying to crack the top 5. 6 laps to go here at Talladega. Whoa, look at this! 4 wide for the race. Oh, no, almost. Whoa! Oh, can I get down there to the bottom? Maybe. I'm trying to go for 2nd. Not quite there yet to the race lead. Dale Earnhardt Jr. the race lead. You got Tony Stewart there, Danica Patrick. I'm doing everything I can to see if I can get up to the front. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Here I come for the race lead, making it 3 wide. Look at the run I have through here. The first time in this race, it took me 14 laps to finally get up to the front, but I am now leading here at Talladega Superspeedway. Got Paul Menard behind me, McMurray 3rd, Kurt Busch 4th. Down to the start-finish line, 5 laps to go here at Talladega Superspeedway. What will happen in the final few laps of this race? Took me 14 laps to finally get up to the front. And I did lead that lap, too, to get bonus point. I'm looking for redemption in this race. After 2 bad races, I'm looking for redemption. I want to get the win here. Look at Kyle Larson through the middle. He's got Jeff Gordon behind him. And I believe that's Bobby Labonte behind Jeff Gordon. I don't know. I can't tell. It's a silver car. And what I got to do, I got to protect the bottom lane. I cannot let anyone on the inside of me. If I do, I'm going to fall back through the field again. It's very important to do so, to stay in the bottom lane. 4 laps to go. Now I got Brian Vickers up behind me. Look at that, 4 wide behind me. I am actually focusing more on the mirror than I am on the track. I mean, I gotta focus on the track, but I also want to look in that mirror to make sure no one's gonna get on the inside of me. See, look at that. Look at the block I'm trying to put on Vickers. I'm gonna try to protect that inside lane. It's very important to do so. Now I got Carl Edwards behind me. It's getting intense. This is gonna get wild, folks. Here we come, down to the start-finish line once again. And it's going to be 3 laps to go. I'm leading the way. Carl Edwards second, Trevor Bayne third, Michael Annett fourth. 3 laps to go. Oh no! I was trying to block Edwards and he had such a run. And now he's underneath me for the race lead. He's got Michael Waltrip behind him as well. Oh crap. This is not where I need to be. This is not good for me. I did not want to be stuck up here on the outside lane because that could lose me the race right here. I'm not going to give up though. I'm going to try everything I can to find the bottom lane. Find an opening. It's going to be rough to do so. So Carl Edwards to the race lead. And I'm on the outside lane. I got Michael Annett behind me. Here we come down to the trioval once again. I believe that's Ryan. No, who is that going for the race lead? I can't tell. Oh, here we go. The second lane. Here we go. 2 laps to go. Michael McDowell, the race leader. And look how tight this is getting. Oh, I'm stuck in the middle. This is where it's going to get bad. I would love to find an opening to the inside lane, but I don't think it's going to most likely happen. And I got to look for it now. I cannot just wait around. Oh, God. Logano kind of put me up here. Holy cow, this is getting intense. Whoa, Menard all over the place. Oh, Michael McDowell's slowing up here. I gotta find a way to get around him. And now we're coming to the white flag this time by. Here at Talladega Superspeedway. Coming down to the trioval. Here we come. White flag is out. Final lap here at Talladega. Kyle Busch is your race leader. And I'm running 8th. What's going to happen in the final lap? Oh, I have nowhere to go. There's no way I'm going to win this race. Oh, Johnson sideways underneath me. Here we go. Down the Bash Railway for the final time. Trying to find an opening. Oh, they are getting squirmy up here. Oh, come on. Let me get to the bomb. Let me get to the bomb. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes, yes. Go, go, go. Ah, I think I'll get a top 5, but that's about it. Here we come. Off turn number 4. Down to the start-finish line, down into the trioval. Paul Menard, the race leader. And here we come, down to the stripe. Here comes David Gillen one last time, but it's going to be Paul Menard will win the Geico 500 here at Talladega Superspeedway, and I come home with a 5th place finish. Damn. I left, I was trying to block Edwards, and he made this just the zipped move down to the bottom of the racetrack and had the run on me and got underneath me, and that's what cost me. I'll take a 5th place finish though. You know what? Despite what has happened to me in the past 2 races where I finished 36 at Bristol and 33rd at Richmond, a 5th place finish is a good points day. So let's look at the race results from Talladega. Paul Menard is your winner here at Talladega. Clint Bowyer finishes 2nd. He also set the fastest lap on lap 6. David Gilliland 3rd. Tony Stewart 4th. I finished 5th. Regan Smith 6th. Casey Kane 7th. Josh Weiss 8th. Michael Waltrip 9th. And Michael Annett rounds up the top 10. Brad Keselowski 11th. Kyle Busch, who was leading on the final lap, finished 13th. Joey Logano 14th. Carl Edwards 15th. Kurt Busch 17th. Matt Kenseth 18th. And rounding up the top 20 is Jimmy Johnson. Greg Biffle 21st, Chase Elliott 22nd, Jay McMurray 24th, Jay McMurray the pole sitter finishes 24th, Jeff Gordon finishes 25th, Ryan Newman 26th, Danny Hamlin 27th, Trevor Bayne rounds up the top 30. Brian Vickers 31st, Dale Earnhardt Jr. 32nd, Danica Patrick 33rd, David Reagan 35th, Mark Truex Jr., my phone just went off, 37th, and rounding up the top 40 is Cole Witt. 41st is Justin Allgaier. 42nd is Kevin Harvick. I believe, and you know what? Harvick came into this race as the points leader. So, bad race for him. And then Austin Dillon finishes last. And let's look at the point standings. Tony Stewart. So that sucked. I kind of costed myself the possible win at Talladega. I tried to block the inside lane, and then going into turn number 1 with 3 laps to go, Carl Edwards just made this diving move down to the inside and just got underneath me, and that's what cost me. But you know what? I'll take a 5th place finish. Alright, so after 10 races of the season, Jimmy Johnson is the points leader by 6 points over Casey Kane. And remember, I came into this race 8th in the point standings, 35 points back. I have just moved my way back up to 4th in points. It looks like I'm 16 points back. So it's good for me right now. Martin Truex Jr. rounds up the top 5 points, and Kevin Harvick, who came in as the points leader, is now down to 7th in points, 20 points back. And rounding out the top 10 in points is Jamie McMurray, and he looks like he is 31 points back. So between 1st through 10th, it is separated by 31 points. But I am 4th in points after 10 races. And after 10 races, I got 2 wins, 1 pole, and 5 top 10s. So yeah, if I just stay consistent, and also I got some good tracks coming up. Next race will be at Kansas Speedway, and then I got Charlotte. I don't know about Dover, and I know Pocono I'm not going to do good. But Kansas, I have a good chance of winning. Basically at the mile-and-a-half tracks, you know, Kansas and Charlotte, I can win there. So anyway, next race is going to be at Kansas Speedway in Kansas City, Kansas for the going night racing too, at the mile-and-a-half Kansas Speedway for the running of the something. So anyway, hope you enjoy this race. Hope Talladega was a good race. It was an exciting race. Just wish I got the win, but I'll take a 5th place finish. So I will see you at Kansas Speedway.